Hello and welcome to Nasarawa Focus. I am Maria Olasheinde. This edition is a special package for the Governor of Nasarawa State, Tanko Al-Makura. He has chosen to celebrate his 66th birthday with the children of Comprehensive Special School, Lafia. You want to know why he took that decision? Join us after the break. It's the 15th day of November 2018 in the city of Lafia. And by this time, 66 years ago, a shining star and the architect of modern Nasarawa was born. Home to a population of about 3 million, Nasarawa State has witnessed the best of good governance and exemplary leadership in the last 7.5 years, and the people have one man to thank for that, Governor Tanko Al-Makura. Under his watch, significant history and commendable legacy have found a way to meet halfway with deeds of the past, translating into benefits of the present and torchbearers for the future. Through his visionary leadership, the solid mineral state has seen more good roads, a thriving economic infrastructure development, improved healthcare system, and a conducive business climate that sustains the people and attracts foreign investments. Born in 1952 in Lafia, Nasarawa State, Governor Tanko Al-Makura is a man with a humble beginning who has grown to become a champion of inclusive governance, worthy of emulation. To this end, he has been strength to persons with disability, support to orphans, answered prayers to those with special needs. So, on a special day many would rather spend merrymaking in the most flamboyant way, Governor Al-Makura chose to be at the Comprehensive Special School in Lafia. On ground to receive the executive governor was Professor Jonathan Ayuba, Commissioner for Special Education, Science and Technology. And soon it was time to meet the students in the classroom. The excitement on the faces of the students was evident once the governor walked in and started interacting with them. At this point, show of appreciation and gestures of goodwill found expression in sign language.
More, I want to ask you to stand up and sing the national anthem. You know how to sing the national anthem? You sign language. Okay. You start. I rise, oh compatriot, Nigeria's fall of it. Serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve and love one nation found in freedom, peace and unity. Thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. I'm happy. I am happy to see all of you. And I want to advise you to read hard, because tomorrow you will be big man and woman.
It's a dream I come true because I remember in 2011 on April 28th, the governor visited us as my daddy's house where he promised that he will bring with us in the state. Today we are here, he has fulfilled his promise. Thank you.
Celebrating the governor's birthday today is a thing of joy for us. We are happy to have him as teachers. We wish him many more years ahead, and we ask that he will continue to increase in all his doing. We are so happy for him to remember us special children today to come and celebrate with us. We thank him for that.
Afterwards, the time came for the governor and the students to take a break from classwork and exercise a little bit, something the medical doctor says necessary for good health and well-being. At the assembly hall of the Comprehensive Special School, there was also a surprise package for Governor Al-Makura, and this time it was an opportunity to address a larger group of students. Indeed, Governor Tanko Al-Makura's 66th birthday was not simply about him, but another opportunity to leave smiles on the faces of the vulnerable and those with special needs. Mojanatu Buhari, a physically challenged graduate of the Nasarawa State University, Kefi, was offered automatic employment as the governor, who suffers from hearing impairment, presented a letter of appointment. Mojanatu said she was not born a cripple, but later became disabled and still was not deterred as she continued her academic work until she graduated.
I was overexcited because I was given an automatic appointment by the Nasarawa State Governor, Al-Makura. I'm saying a big thank you to him, and I'm wishing him all the best in life, and long life and prosperity, as today is his birthday. I'm wishing him all the best. It has not been easy at all. Like, I faced a lot of challenges doing my schools. Moving from my area to school is not an easy. Thank God, luckily enough, I was blessed with good friends, and my father was up and down, helping me like financially, and so they are supporting me. In fact, I don't like financially, I don't lack, but honestly, like going to school, changing venue for lectures and other things, it has not been easy. And like me, I'm disabled, and going to school with people that are able is not easy because they think as if we are like them. That's what they think. So they don't like consider us sometimes in terms of changing venue and other things. So I have friends that will carry me alone from this venue to another venue and other things. Like when it's rainfall, sometimes we used to walk to inside rain, like to go to lectures hall and other things. Honestly, it has not been easy, but now I know that I'm going to like.
Before leaving the Comprehensive Special School, His Excellency assured the continuity of the special school even after his tenure as governor is over. He He then went on to the dining room to have lunch with the students before heading back to his office.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Governor Al-Makura met with a group of physically challenged persons at the entrance to the government house and was later presented with an award as advocate for the disabled. But that was not all. Nasarawa State Students Association also paid tribute to the governor and used the opportunity to make a few demands.
I would like to present this little award team. But before then, there are two key issues we want to address. The issue of the Part B and Part C scholarship of Nasarawa State students, of which we are very sure it's on process. We would appeal to you that you do reconsider and ensure it's repaid. Secondly, the national body have been running its activity on bike. We do not have car, and we appreciate if that will be done. So finally, one of our own, the final year student of veterinary medicine in Usman from Udio University, Sokoto, is suffering from end-stage renal failure, and we wish and pray that the state government will intervene to rescue the life of this young man.
Not wanting to be left out of the party, staff of the government house, Lafia, presented the governor of Nasarawa State a birthday cake, using the opportunity to appreciate him for his leadership style and fatherly disposition to the people.
The Tanko Al-Makura I know is a leader that is full of compassion, especially for people with special needs. His first birthday in the office was celebrated in a grand style like this, with students in school and those that were disabled. That has been the trend since we came into office. I'm happy that I'm working with a leader like him that have touched the life of a lot of people, including those with special need. You can see this beautiful edifice that we have in Nasarawa State. Not just this, we have one in Akwanga, we have one in Kefi, that is built to accommodate such kind of needs. And I think it's a leader that all of us in Nasarawa State should celebrate. And not only celebrate, but should emulate, because he has impacted on our lives. And he has touched the lives of many. You can see his footprints all over the state. Go to all the 13 local government, you will see the footprint of the governor. So I'm happy for him. He's 6 years old today, and we are all looking up to him for leadership. God has endowed him with special qualities, and we pray that God will protect him and preserve his life for the benefit of all of us in Nasarawa State.
He's a leader. He's someone who has humility. He's someone who makes job easy for you. I remember when I was the permanent secretary, Minister of Women Affairs, in 2014, he celebrated his birthday in the orphanage. And that tells you the passion he has for the needy, especially the vulnerable ones. And so this is not a surprise. The fact that you have seen this edifice, one of his kind in their country, tells you that he has a passion for assisting the needy, especially the vulnerable one. So at this occasion, we appreciate him and the insight he has given us on how to appreciate people with vulnerable cases. And so we will want to use this opportunity to congratulate him, and the vision he has, some of us has already captured it, and we'll continue with him as he settles down in the Senate.
The man is compassionate, the man is good, the man has a humanitarian heart and likes the people. You know, if he decided to go to the marketplace where everybody is able to jumble around, and, you know, that might not be too good. But to select a special school with all children of various forms of disability to come, it shows the extent to which he can be compassionate about human problems, human existence, and the rest of them. The governor is, like I said before, or like I will always say, I remember that in one of the prayers that I offered in a public function, somebody referred to him as a son of God. In another celebration, I remember very well, another person referred to him as a born again. But whichever one you look at it, you attribute it to him. It's an excellent person in that direction, and everything is so good about him. It is nice that somebody should come around, get to know His Excellency Al-Makura, and you know that he's a gentleman par excellence. Mostly, if any person knows my relationship, my personal relationship with the governor earlier than now, and now that I am one of his best friends, any person knows, he will have known that definitely the man has a heart of compassion, a heart of God, and so on.
On the occasion of Governor Tanko Al-Makura's 66th birthday, many marvel at his simple, disciplined, focused, and refreshingly humble leadership style that is anchored on transparency, accountability, political inclusion, kindness, and the fear of God.
So what does 66 mean to you?
It means to me a great milestone in my life. It means a very critical stage in the course of my living in this world, especially that my 66th birthday is coinciding with my last year in office. So that's why I decided to make it a very special one by coming to my primary constituency for people living with disability to celebrate the day.
Okay, Excellency, when people know that you are passionate about the school, what informed it?
It's because I have discovered for a very long time that people living with disability are being discriminated against by the system. The entire system is not in favor of people living with disability, because if you are disabled, a lot of times you find that you are on your own. And the challenges facing people with disability, especially on how to manage themselves, which becomes much more expensive than managing a normal person, makes their case a very genuine one. That's why I decided to form build this school to give hope and optimism to people who, by some kind of misfortune, happen to be disabled.
Okay, Your Excellency, you've signed the Disability Rights Act. When do you hope, or when do you intend to commission it?
Thank you very much. I'm happy to say, since I came into office in 2011, I've been working relentlessly to ensure that we enact disability law in Nasarawa State. It's not easy, but by the special grace of God, we have been able to enact that law last year, and we have already established the Disability Commission, which will be inaugurated in the next 2 weeks. By that commission, we would spell out the nitty-gritty and details of the benefits that people living with disability in Nasarawa State will benefit from. It's not about an individual, it's about changing or reforming the system, because our system, our infrastructures, our process in the state will be disability compliant. Like if you go to public places, we are going to provide special parking space for people with disability. If you go to any public building, there will be a ramp for people with physical disability who will use their wheels. In our television stations, we would ensure that there will be sign language for those with hard of hearing. It's a lot of package. And another thing is every disabled person who has attained any education beyond secondary school will be given free, will be given automatic employment. And already we have in place since 2011 free education for all categories of pupils living with disability.
You went around the school, to the clinic, to the classrooms. You were even interacting with the children. How impressive were you?
Well, I'm very, very impressed because before we built this school, the children living with disability are just spread all over the place. You find some of them that are hard of hearing, some of them that are visually impaired, sitting in the normal class with children that can see. They don't benefit anything. Those that are hearing don't benefit. For those that are having physical disability, cannot find the way to get to the right position in the class. And for those that are in the so-called special schools in the different local governments, they were regarded just like animals. They provide just four corners, whether it is well kitted, whether it's well is conducive, it doesn't really matter. The mere fact that you are disabled, just go there and waste your time so that you don't become a menace to people in the public. So, but with the creation of this school, you can see we are feeding them, even though they are day students, on our own. You can see in their nature, in their hygiene, in their health looks, that they have tremendously improved. So this is why we decided to build this school. So when I went to the classroom, I saw the difference between the comportment, the health status, the neatness, the vibrancy in these children compared to those that I saw 2-3 years ago in the so-called special school, or those that are just wandering from one school to another. I knew we have succeeded, and we'll continue to ensure that we raise the ante and provide better standards so that anybody passing through this school would have nothing to miss.
Okay, finally, Your Excellency, this school is your passion and is your vision, and you're going to the Senate by the grace of God. So what measures have you put in place to make sure that this school succeeds you?
Thank you. With the Disability Commission, this school has gone into a stand-alone status. We have already got in place, but yet to commission Board of Trustees, which I am part and parcel. And I can assure you, with me as a member of the Board of Trustees of this school, there is nothing that will go wrong with this school as long as I remain member of the Board of Trustees. And even if I'm not, I'll take special interest in this school by making visitation almost every now and again to see what support I can render to the school to ensure that we sustain all the capacities that this school has been put together.
What a way to celebrate one's birthday. It's been a beautiful day for the children of Comprehensive Special School, Lafia, celebrating with His Excellency, Governor Umaru Tanko Al-Makura. And that has been our package this week. Do join us again next week for another interesting episode. I am Maria Olasheyi.